What's up, Sagittarius? What's happening with you? Let's go ahead and bust out your November bonus reading, okay? If you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, you already know the deal. Description of the video, all right? And yes, until further notice, we have moved to live 2222 mini readings and same-day readings only. We will let everybody know when we decide to switch things back to the schedule, but that's what we are doing until further notice, okay? Other than that, though, let's hop right into it, okay? Oh, yeah, spoiler alert. I decided to experiment with a new spread for the November bonuses. Couples. I'm going to pull a couples spread, okay? So far, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't really know how I feel about it. I'm not really digging it all that much, but we will see where it goes. Maybe I'll pick it up again later on and it'll evolve. But spoiler alert, couples spread will be in this reading, okay? Because it's been so heavily requested for so long. Anyway, what other important messages do we have for Sagittarius? Universe! What other important messages do we have? Eight of Cups. Okay. So somebody either is walking away from this or walked away from this in the past. Okay. There's several different avenues that I could take with that card right there. I'm not really 100% sure which one I want to take. Let's see here. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom! 2 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Hierophant reversed. Could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. Okay, there was a lot of conflict in the past here, wasn't there? You all just don't see eye to eye or didn't see eye to eye. Okay, when it all comes down to it, this particular connection, at the end of the day, I know that we get involved in all different kinds of connections, okay? It's very easy for us to get involved with a connection that doesn't serve us anything good, okay? I don't like to use the phrase, no longer serves me, okay? I don't like to use that phrase because everything serves you something. The question is, what is this serving me? That's the question. What is this serving me? Is it serving you something that'll help you, something that will contribute to the raising of your frequency and the expansion of your consciousness, or is it serving you doo-doo on a plate? Which one is it? You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, this particular connection served you nothing but this. Okay? Nothing but this. So, I don't really think this is something you wanted to commit to. Not really. Okay? One, the other, or both of you could be a commitment phobe, afraid to commit. Okay, too nervous because, again, like I said, you all just don't see eye to eye. It could be an earth sign that you're dealing with. Also have Libra, okay? But I do think that right now, see, and speaking of Libra, they just went through something very similar to this. Very, very similar. I think it's time. The universe is saying it's time. It's time to start a new cycle, okay? Now, I know that sounds cute. We say that all the time, especially in the spiritual community, time to start a new cycle. But this is, look, you are always invited to start a new cycle anytime you want. Okay, invitation only. At any given time, you are totally free with your own free will to start a new cycle. But you see, when it's time to start a new cycle, a lot of people don't really realize that new cycle involves new things, new people, things that are a little outside of your comfort zone, a little bit weird, you know. And then we get scared. We say, nope, don't want to do that. Can't do that. Nope, I don't want to do this different thing. I want to do what's comfortable. I want to do what I've been doing, you know, and go back to the old cycle. Okay, well, time's up. Eventually, universe will say, okay, you've had X amount of time to figure this shit out. Well, if you ain't figured it out now, tough titty, said the kitty. Time to start a new cycle. Time to start a new one. Okay? That's what it looks like is happening here. But right now, it just feels like things are moving really slow. Okay? I think that you're waiting for that aha moment. Okay? But I do think that the person you're dealing with is moving on from this and walking away. Okay? Sun in the reverse and the 6 of Cups. Okay, definitely past energy here. Definitely past. Don't worry. I know in the comment section y'all get mad all the time because I don't want to hear about the past person. Well, let me tell you what. The past wouldn't come up if it wasn't important. You know, one of the biggest issues that we have as humans is we don't heal from the fucking past, man. And healing is much, much more of an extensive energetic process than just saying, well, you just wait until it stops hurting. It don't work that way, man. It's a process. It's an energy transmutation process, okay? There's steps involved, okay? If you really want to heal from something, you have to take it upon yourself to personally transmute the energy, flip it inside out, and turn it into something different. Not only is that your ability, but it would behoove you. It would behoove you to do that, okay? It would absolutely behoove you to transmute energy, unless you want to just be stuck on the karmic wheel and you're coming back trying it again lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. Dude, you don't have to do that, okay? Definitely past energy here that I don't really know if you're completely unhooked from it and detached from it just yet, but I think the person you're dealing with has made a head over heart decision to walk away from this, okay? Head over heart decision. It wasn't easy for them. I don't know, it might be easy for you because you have the Hierophant reversed and the Nine of Swords. I don't really know if you want to commit. I mean, it's to the point where I don't want to commit to something that does nothing but like drain my soul, basically, is what I'm seeing here. So let's look a little bit more at this past person that you're dealing with, okay? We're reading the past person first. Those of you not interested in a past person, this is not for you. Hold your horses. We will read couples next and then the new person, okay? But first of all, let's look at the past person Sagittarius is dealing with. Past person. How do they feel? Okay, how do they perceive you? How do they feel about this? What are their intentions? What actions are they going to take? All that good stuff is what I'm looking for. Okay, the Hierophant reversed. Okay, so, the Devil reversed. I'm sorry, Devil upright. Could be a Capricorn or a Taurus, but I do think you are dealing with a commitment phobe. Okay, so now, like I said, you had that in the reverse on your side, but the energies could go either way. But there's definitely a phobia of commitment here, okay? This person could be involved in drugs and alcohol, possibly. But I really do think that it's self-indulgence, that this person's number one priority is self-indulgence. And even when it comes to love and relationships, okay? I need a relationship to indulge in. Like I feel empty. I'm alone. I'm broken. I'm sad. I'm hurt. I need a lover just like I need a bottle of whiskey, you know? Like I just need something out here to make me feel better in here that numbs the pain, that distracts me from my empty void. Oh boy, let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2. 2 more. Oopsie poopsie. Boom, 8 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, yep, see? 8 of Cups, told you. Told you they're walking away from this. Could be a Cancer that you're dealing with. 2 of Cups, Knight of Swords, okay. All right, so I do think that this person here, hang on, that Knight of Swords, 2 of Cups, hold on. Because they are walking away from this. They refuse to put in the inner work that it would actually take for you all to come together and make something happen successfully. Yep, 6 of Swords. Okay, so they're definitely, I feel like they're already with somebody new, okay? Already with somebody new. I think you're going to hear from them, though. Could be another Sagittarius that you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. I do think you're going to hear from them, though. They're moving on. If they're not already with somebody, they got their eye on somebody else. But I do think you're going to hear from them. I do think that you're going to hear from this person, okay? And I think that came up in one of your all's last readings as well. The Star card could be an Aquarius. Okay, High Priestess reversed. Okay, this is going nowhere. It's going in a circle now. Going in a circle now, okay? So, 6 of Wands. Yeah, it's going in a circle. It's not really telling me a whole lot of anything. They are walking away from this. Any emotion that they may have, I think they're closing it off and not really showing it, not really expressing it. I think you're going to hear from them. I think you're going to hear from them, but I don't really think reconciliation is in the books. And if you try for it, I don't think, no. 8 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 2 of Cups. They're already involved with somebody else, but like I said, they're a commitment phobe anyway. So they're not your problem anymore. Okay? They're not your problem anymore. So that may be what I title this video. But I think you're going to hear from them, but they're already involved with somebody else. So don't get your hopes up too high, okay? I wouldn't get your hopes up too high. Okie dokie. Let's do the couples spread, okay? And like I've told every sign before, I'm going to assume that if you're in a relationship and you are coming to any form of divination, be it tarot or whatever, in regard, like looking for clarity on your love life, I'm going to assume something's wrong, okay? I've told every single sign this, I'm going to assume there's a problem, okay? If you're in a relationship and your love life is just fine and just beautiful and rainbows and unicorn farts, you wouldn't be coming to the tarot, would you? So I'm not going to lie, I'm going to put the intention into this that there's an issue here, okay, or you wouldn't even be here. Let's see, Saggies involved in a couple, or who are already involved with somebody. Saggies who are already in a relationship. Let's get 4 more shuffles here, 4 more. Oops. Okay, the Lover's card. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, but some of you are dealing with a twin flame. Okay, now, is that everybody? No, that's not everybody. Not everybody is dealing with or has a twin flame. They don't, okay? Not everybody. But even if it's not a twin flame, the intensity level is equal, okay? It's just vibrationally and energetically different. The twin flame game is a very specific game being played by a very specific group of entities for a very specific reason. And that reason has nothing to do with romance. I know there's going to be people trying to argue with me about that. I don't give a shit. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, okay? Not every human being on this planet has a twin flame. So some of you are dealing with a twin flame. Others of you, it's just one of the most intense soul connections that you can really experience in human form here, okay? Okay, so yeah, like I said, I don't really see anything wrong here. I don't know what the issue is. I don't see anything wrong here. Okay? The underlying energy is the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't see this going anywhere. I don't see anybody leaving. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. Could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. Also have Scorpio and Aquarius. You do have the Death card here, but with the Death card next to the 5 of Pentacles reversed, that doesn't really feel like an ending. Okay, it feels like an ending to a cycle. Okay, so if you feel some weird 5 of Wands reversed, okay, if there's any conflict between the two of you, I feel like that's coming to an end. Maybe if you all have been involved in a rocky situation, like if it's been rocky and rough and maybe some arguments and misunderstandings, maybe that's what's coming to an end because these two came out right next to each other. But this is the smoothest fucking couples reading I've pulled for any of the signs, for any of them. Okay? Dude. King, Queen of Cups. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. What's the problem? What are y'all tripping about, man? Look, I think I know what's going on here. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. Okay? I think I know what's going on. I think it's this. Okay, I think it's this. I think that, with the lovers, dude. Why? Look. This is a very intense connection that you're involved in. Okay? I would be careful if you're coming and looking for clarity, that means something's wrong. That means something's wrong. Wrong. And if it's that wrong, maybe you're in a situation you need to get out of. But this spread right here is not telling me anything's wrong at all. Okay? Star card. Again, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay? If you've been involved in a rough, rocky, nasty cycle, I think that cycle is going to come to an end. That cycle is going to come to an end. And looks like things are going to continue to move forward. The beginning of a new cycle. I don't see anybody abandoning this. And from what I'm seeing here, I don't think there's any reason to. Okay? There's no reason to. This is the most positive couple spread I have. There's nothing wrong here. There's nothing wrong, okay? I think a lot of you are just involved in a cycle. It's an evolutionary cycle between the two of you. It's an evolutionary cycle. And the last cycle that you all went through, if it was rough and rocky and there were lots of arguments and misunderstandings, that's coming to an end, okay? You all are about to enter the next phase. And that'll probably have its own list of challenges too, but I don't see any reason to abandon this. If you are in a situation and that doesn't sound like it resonates with you at all and your situation is bad, okay, well, you might want to get the hell out of it. But that spread right there didn't tell me that anything is going wrong, okay? Stick with it. Continue to evolve yourself, and yeah, don't be putting any negative doubt energy into things. Just keep on evolving yourself and move up to the next level, okay? Okie dokie, that was weird. Anyway, let's look at the new person. New person Sagittarius is dealing with. New person. If you are not dealing with or interested in a new person, this is not for you. Not for you. Sun card. Okay. Good. See, y'all have a very positive energy, okay? It's very rare to run across a low vibrational Sagittarius. It happens. It does happen. But it seems like you all tend to have a lot of positive energy pushing you. A lot of positive energy pushing you, okay? And that's cool. That's good. 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 2 more. Okay, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Death card, okay. Emperor reverse could be an Aries, Scorpio. This could be at a distance from you, this person. I have Cancer, Aries, and Scorpio, okay? It could be anybody, though. I do think that there is potential here. There is potential here, but I don't really know for whatever reason here, what's that Death card all about? I got to clarify that. What's that Death card for? It's the first card in the whole spread here. Okay, this person could be just, Queen of Swords reversed, okay. And the Strength card. Could be a Leo that you're dealing with. But I think this person is fresh out of a situation. They're like, just come out of like a relationship or something like that. So, 10 of Swords, Death card. Okay, I think this person may be a little bit out of sorts. They may be sending you some mixed signals. That happens very frequently. I see that a lot. There is potential here, though, okay. Seems kind of one-sided. As much as potential as I see here, I don't know how far it's going to go. Okay, Page of Swords reversed. 5 of Cups reversed. Yeah. See, there's a lot of things that this person's not talking about. Okay. I have a feeling this person hasn't moved on from their past yet. Okay. This person could still be kind of hung up on or involved with an ex, maybe. Even if they're not like currently talking to them, I still think that this person has very recently come out of something in which they haven't completely energetically let go of yet. Okay, so again, if you're talking to somebody, especially at a distance from you, like if you're just talking to them on Facebook or something and they're a state or two away, I don't know if I would dump all of my emotional eggs in that basket. I don't think I would, okay? Don't think I would. All right, so anywho, now it's time for the meat and taters of the reading, okay? That was kind of short, sweet, and weird. Sorry. Not a whole lot came through for that right there. That was kind of an unorganized mess. All right, but it is what it is. Now it's time for the meat and taters of the reading, y'all. Things to watch out for and advice moving forward. Things to watch out for and advice moving forward for Sagittarius. Well, for everybody. That's why I call this meat and taters time, all right? Because I don't care who you are. I don't care what sign you are. I don't care. If you're a human and you're watching this video, you can take something from this spread, okay? Things to watch out for and advice moving forward. 3 more shuffles. Okay, High Priestess reverse. It's very important. Don't beat yourself up on trying to become more intuitive, okay? A lot of you heard me talk about this on a video a week or so ago, but you don't become more intuitive. You make your ego get quieter. Okay, you're already intuitive as fuck. Okay, your intuition isn't more or less than, it's just how loud your ego is. It's learning to turn the volume knob up or down on your ego. Okay, that's what it is, because the ego's pretty fucking loud, especially here in this dimension. All right, so learn to distinguish the difference between your ego and your intuition. One is not better than the other, okay? You can do bad things with both, okay? Just because a lot of times, see, we hear these terms and these phrases in the spiritual community, and we tend to assign these judgmental terms like good and bad, right and wrong, good and evil, and all this shit. Well, you know, some of the most world-renowned, famous psychopaths and serial killers and criminals were highly intuitive. Highly fucking intuitive. Okay? Just because you're intuitive doesn't mean you're a good person. It doesn't mean that. Okay? So don't assign judgment to it. Don't assign a judgment like, oh, my ego's bad. I got to get rid of my ego. Your ego's bad. And you're an idiot. Okay? That's not the way it works. Okay? Distinguish the difference between the two, because the goal is not to get rid of the ego. That's stupid. That's dumb. You can't get rid of the ego. The goal is to get the intuition and the ego working together on the same team to accomplish the same goal. That's what the goal is. Okay? So just distinguish the difference without judgment between the two. Okay? Do not waste your time fighting and arguing with people. Okay? Do not waste your time. Okay? Especially if somebody is committed to arguing with you. Five of Wands reversed. Okay, especially, and you know those people. You know those people. It's like they're ready to argue with you before you even say anything to them. You know, and in today's day and age, it just seems like people are just ready. They're locked, loaded, and ready. Like before they even engage in conversation with you, they already got an argument ready. You know what I mean? Don't waste your time playing that fucking game. Okay, don't waste it. Okay. It's time to become the highest vibrational version of yourself as possible. What do I mean by that? What I mean is every last one of us is way more than your zodiac sign or any of the signs in your chart, okay? The goal is not to say, oh, well, I'm a Sagittarius, so then that means I'm like this, or I have to, you know what I'm saying? I make excuses for my shitty behavior because I'm a Sagittarius. No. What you do is you, as the individual entity that you are, which has nothing to do with any of these energies in this dimension, separate yourself from that. You vibrate higher than it, so you take Sagittarian energy and use it to your advantage. Not let Sagittarian energy drag you around like a fucking puppet. That's not, no, absolutely not, okay? Sag, how many times we got to talk about this? How many times we got to talk about this? Pay attention to how you communicate when you talk, okay? It's very important. I understand, okay? You're a fire sign. I understand that. You all don't like to think a whole lot before something comes out of your mouth. I get it. That's one of the things I love the most about you. But you can't jump the gun and come across real rude, real shitty, and real abrasive and then blame the person that you're talking to for becoming upset. Okay, pay attention. Now, when you're a truth speaker, see, I am a King of Swords, so this is my responsibility. When you're a truth speaker, you're going to piss people off. There's no way around that. I'm not saying don't piss people off. What I'm saying is the Queen of Swords speaks the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help her Billy Bob. Okay? She doesn't intend to hurt your feelings. But if the truth hurts your feelings, tough titty. That just is what it is. I'm telling you this not because I want to hurt you. I'm telling you this because I want to help you. Okay? If it hurts your feelings, oops, it is what it is. This information will help you if you choose to utilize it. Queen of Swords reversed, on the other hand, is quite the opposite. She's a bitch. She's a bitch. She is saying things that she hopes will hurt your feelings. She's trying to cut you with her tongue. Okay? She's trying to be rude and angry and pay attention. That dude, that's like walking across a tightrope in a windstorm sometimes. It's really hard to figure out which one's which. You can still be a straightforward, truth-speaking, honest, and upfront person without being rude, harsh, and nasty about it, okay? That's about it. That's all I'm seeing here for you. I'm pretty sure that summarizes it. All right, so I feel like the messages my Saggies needed to hear have come through, okay? I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. Thank you all for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate it. Remember to look in the description of the video for information on scheduling personal readings, okay? Other than that, though, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. All right? Y'all have a good one.